Hi everyone. Yeah, welcome to yet another episode. I'm your host, Amos Macharia. And today's topic we are going to dive into something that is super important and very close to my heart. And we're going to discuss more about how to prevent suicide together as today, 10th of September, we always commemorate World Suicide Prevention, and we take an opportunity to create awareness and also to create a safe space whereby you can reach out, talk, and also share your experience on matters that concerns about mental health. How can we be able to ensure that we prevent suicide among the youth in our community? We also try to provide help for those who need, for those who are struggling in different areas and on. So mental health has been a major challenge and a global concern when it comes to addressing it, and it has been my passion and my zeal to ensure that we do create more awareness around normalizing speaking up for yourself and normalizing sharing whatever that you're going through. Most often we bubble things up in our head and to a point that it bursts when it's filled, and we try to create a very safe space for people to share their emotions and also whatever they're going through day in day out in their life. As I was doing my research on suicide statistics, and I really got some shocking numbers. Maybe I can read some, whereby we have nearly 800,000 deaths in a year. That is approximately 8,000 deaths in a year, and then that accounts for about one person dying in about 10 seconds. And major factor is that men are more affected, 4 times higher than women. I think this is because we as men have the tendency to create a mental cage when it comes to solving our problems, solving our challenges. And I think this is the point that we say we have to normalize speaking it out to break the stigma and the bias when it comes to mental health. Depression has been seen that is the major mental health illness that affects most people, and one in out of every 1, 2, 3, 4 people suffer from different mental health issues. That is quite interesting, and I was doing a scenario whereby we ask, who do you think in the 4 people close to you is mentally challenged? And when you point in a finger, we always see the 1 and the 4. So you find that when you're pointing, the 3 other fingers are pointing at you. So every time I ask people to say who in your group of 4 seems to be challenged mentally, I always tell them you have to look inwards because the 3 fingers are pointing at you. And don't be so quick to judge whatever situation one might be in, and look introspectively so that you're able to see whatever is in within you. Is it good? And providing a safe haven whereby we say it's okay to seek help, it's okay not to be okay, and always reach out. It's a sign of strength, not weakness, when you seek help, and ensure that for those who are around us who are struggling, always have that commitment to support them, to show them that everything will be okay, everything will turn out to be okay. There's this particular quote that I read that was quite thought-provoking, whereby it said, people only see the decision I made, but not the choices I had on the table. So we are quick often to judge others and to, try to think that if we can fit in their shoe, where else we didn't know what choices they had in that particular moment, the choices they had to be able to select from all. So I think majorly is for us to have empathy when it comes to people around us, our friends, our relatives, our everybody that is seeking help from us. We have to be able to see what from their line of perspective, from their own eyesight, and try to empathize with them, to show them that it's going to be okay, it's going to work out in whatever that you do. And as I said, you have to always look from within. From within, that is where most oftenly we have to be able to show that whatever is in us is enough, so that when we seek help, when people seek help from us, we're able to support them. And we are going to do this experiment together, so allow me to set it up in a minute. So yeah, so this is our experiment. We're going to take this cup, and we are going to assume it as our, physical being, our mental health state, our physical health state, overall our well-being. And then most oftenly we are filled with whatever we feed ourselves, that is love, patience, kindness. Regardless of what you have within yourself is what will fill you, will your cup. And we take water as the next experiment. Right, so when the cup is filled, we see that so when our cup is filled, we'll demonstrate that we are very, very much okay. Our mental health, our well-being is quite okay, and everything is okay. And yet, most oftenly in our day-to-day lives, we find that we need to pour down some love. Yeah. So we drain ourselves, and then we find another person who needs support from us, financially. And then we also find other people, our relatives, our mothers, our fathers. We need to support them in one way or another. Then we pour them. So as the day goes by, as we go by, we feel that our cup is getting more empty and empty. And then lastly, we find ourselves pouring to our friends, to a point that we no longer have. We feel empty, we feel drained, just like a phone. When it's battery low and the percentage is almost zero, you can't do anything, you can't touch it, you can't access any information. The same concept applies to ourselves. When you're empty, you are drained of every energy, drained of every emotion, to a point that you can no longer share. So there's nothing that can come out of you. That is our mental health. We have to ensure that our cup is always full. And as the Bible says in Matthew, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. So we're going to do a scenario whereby we have to ensure that our cup is always full. Yeah. So any minute that you feel that your cup is full, that is, and people want your support, like I said, you have to look inwards first. Are you able to support them current state you are in? Are you able to ensure that you offer the support that you can you can offer the support that they need, so that you don't drain yourself. You have to always ensure that your cup is self-full. So most oftenly, when you say no, people assume that you're selfish with whatever that you have, but it's not selfish. It's called self-full, because you are full to a point now that you are 100% of yourself. And now when you take care of yourself, you'll be able to take care of even others that are around you, that need your support, that are looking up to you. So when your cup is filled, it shows that you are self-full. So anytime that you feel that your cup is full and it is not overflowing, please don't do something that will empty your cup. Then the minute that our cup is now overflowing with love, with joy, with anything financially, now that's the time that you have to pour down to others so that it does not spoil. Because naambia ukiwa na mingi unapeana, pia wengine wajisupport. So the minute that your cup is overflowing, that is when now you should be able to offer the support, be able to provide, you're able to take care of others around you with the extra, with the overflow that is from within, right? So I hope you get that. So the minute your cup is full, you have to ensure that it is always full. And every time we do this challenge that when you wake up and your cup is filled with hatred, the minute that you bump into another person, the same concept, you will be pouring hatred to them. The minute that you fill your cup every morning with gratitude, with generosity, and you go and bump to somebody else, what will pour into them will be the grace, the mercy, the peace, the joy. But if you're filled with anger, hateful emotions, you'll find that yourself, every time that you bump into another person, you will pour to them the anger, the hatred. And that concept makes me think that, you've heard of stories whereby people say that he wasn't even angry, it's just that he was provoked a little. But at the end of the day, you can never pour what is not within you. So ask yourself, what is my cup filled with? What is my cup overflowing with? So that you can be able to provide others around you. If you are not full, you won't be able to support those around you. If you are not full, you won't be able to ensure that those around you have the full benefit to enjoy your company, to enjoy your love, your patience, everything that will be overflowing from you. So ensure that you are self-full before you share to others. So let me know what you think. What is your cup filled with in this scenario? And if it's love, let me know. If it's, you need time to, as a phone, you also always need time to recharge, to refill your cup. So whatever you do every day that refills your cup, ensure that it is always on a full, so that anytime that it's overflowing, anybody around you will benefit from the overflow of your heart. We have to say no to suicidal thoughts, and our minds are the greatest weapon that we have and as we take care of our body, we should also take care of our minds. Whatever we feed it, whatever we, from what we see in the screens, from what we read, from how we interact with other people, I think we should take care of our mind in a very unique way. Because as I say, when you put in garbage will come out of you. And allow me to read something that I saw, and hopefully it will be encouraging to everyone out there. It goes like this. I hope you are giving yourself the credit you deserve. I hope you are beginning to realize just how strong you are for pulling yourself through each and every difficult time in your life. I hope you allow this realization to work with you alongside any obstacles or roadblocks you might encounter along the journey. I hope you know just how capable you are, and that no matter how challenging a situation may seem, you have the courage to keep moving, to keep growing, and to keep healing. Let me repeat that last part. You have the courage to keep moving, to keep growing, and to keep healing. So it's always a cycle. You have to be able to learn from your mistake, learn from others, and give yourself an opportunity to heal and to grow back. So that be kind to yourself, to your own, as the way you kind to others. So give yourself time to feel the moment, feel the pain, so that we always say whatever doesn't kill you makes you only stronger. And as my hoodie says, courtesy of Doryn, you don't quit. So whatever you set your mind into, please don't quit. And try this challenge, whatever you think, you become. Whatever you think, you become. So I was given a scenario in a training whereby I asked them the red card theory. The red card theory, yeah, but a red card here. It reminds me of the red card theory, whereby when you're traveling from one location to the other, how many red cards would you see? And most oftenly, we don't even concentrate on what we can see along the road, because we are so concentrated on getting to our destination. But the red card theory shows that, or demonstrates that, if you're given a challenge to find as many red cards as possible in your journey, you'll be able to see a lot of red cards in your journey. So the same situation, the red card will symbolize money, will symbolize positivity, will symbolize a lot of gratitude, people supporting you. If you're able to shift your mind in a perspective that I want to see the red cards in my life, you'll be able to see them day in, day out. Whatever you do, you'll be able to see them. This is my red card. This is what I asked for. And you'll be able to enjoy the journey as you travel to your destination. So don't be so focused on arriving at the destination, but enjoy the journey, the moments that you have along the way, so that the red car will be yours. So this is always a reminder that you have to be whatever you think, you become. So yeah, try that. Try, wherever you're traveling today, make sure you see as many red cars as possible. Not necessarily the cars, but you can say positive things, scenarios that maybe you need help, and you'll see the support coming to you. Yes, so and we're going to do a challenge today. We'll be doing a challenge, a check-in challenge. What does that mean? As we creating awareness, we also have to create a safe environment for people to, reach out to us, to be able to ensure that they know we are there, and they know we are. They can come to us for support. So also, you take 1 minute and choose 3 people. You would send a message of, affirmation, of grace, so telling them anything positive to their life. So yeah, give it a go. Tell me how it turns out, and be affirmative. Give them hope. Give them the courage they need this day. So let's do this. and we are done. So let's keep it constant. I check in to our friends. Let them know that we are there for them. Let them know they can always come for support from us, and also let them know, life always have the ups and the downs. So you always be prepared for anything. Always have the courage to wait for the up as when you're down. And when you're down, there's no other place to go but up. So have that positivity in mind. So on the last bit of the episode, we are going to discuss, what do you do to distress? What do you do to fill your cup? For me, I think I do a lot of things, different things, try new things. Number one being going for nature walks within our locality. Have that moment to go and experience nature, have a touch of, giving yourself exposure to a new environment. And number two, I always journal. I write, it's called mind dumping, because a lot of the times we keep a lot of things in our heads and they pile up. So you have to know a way of writing it down, dumping everything that you have in your mind down, and then you're able to break it down to concrete, well-structured ideas that you might be having for yourself. And then lastly, I enjoy creativity, art, anything to do with creative arts, exploring new perspective of creativity, coming up with new ideas of drawing. Creativity has no limit. It's always unique in its own way. Everybody have their idea. It's just a matter of articulating it in their own perspective. And then lastly, just enjoying a quiet night, movie night, and having surrounded by people you love. Try different things to see whatever works for you, and that doesn't mean that whatever works for me will work for you, but you have to try and find what really works for you, and what keeps your cup filled with joy, gratitude, happiness, and love. A holistic approach of it. So yeah, do what makes you feel happy. Might be eating, going to a nice restaurant, enjoying the company of others. So do whatever you feel that makes you happy and recharges your body back to 100%. So as I said, you have to be always self-full, because you have to pour from the abundance of yourself. So if you're not abundant, then you will be stealing from yourself, and that wouldn't be fair to you, even to your friends. Where do we get help for those who are struggling with mental health issues? Who can you talk to? So number one, I would refer you to a toll-free number, the 1190. You can always call or text, and they'll give you great information. They'll give you the counseling that you might need. And also on their website, they have a lot of information, the one-to-one website. And that's a platform you can go and learn. But most so importantly, have quality friends, those around you. Who do you surround yourself with? Not necessarily people out there. We always say quality over quantity. If you can have 3 friends that you can count on, then you are a very lucky person, so that anything that you go through, you're able to get the support you need, get the love you need, get the cheerleading that you need, because you need cheerleaders in your life for every little achievement that you go through. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, let me know. Share with your friends, share with others, so that we can create awareness on preventing of suicide cases among the youths, and it will be a platform also to share whatever you're going through. How can one get the support they need? How can one be encouraged in their life? And for those who are struggling, seek help, and it's okay not to be okay all the time. And just find a way to always refill your cup, to always look up to others, and to always have that circle of friends that are offering quality, friendship, quality, togetherness, and you'll be able to overcome every challenge that you go through. So thank you, and lastly, find your red car. See you on the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe. So bye.